Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to Twisted Tragedies, where we follow all twists and turns wherever they lead. I am your host, Elise. And, well, here we are. Today's Thursday. It is the 23rd of October, and it is my TWUSBAND'S birthday. A very long time ago, someone from here, let me change my bubbles. Hey, Jim. Someone from this very channel, one of you beautiful people, came up with the name TWUSBAND for my husband. He is Twisted's husband, therefore he is TWUSBAND. And we have many men who watch this channel. So funny enough, you all are TWUSBANDs, you are all TWUSBANDs of said channel, right? So, but it is my TWUSBAND's birthday today. And in celebration of my TWUSBAND's birthday today, I took the time out this morning to just be with him. He wanted a head rub. He's like a little baby. Just rubbed his head. He sat in my lap. We spent time together like we often do, and it's his day off because he works on the weekends. So happy birthday to my husband. I love him dearly. He is an amazing husband and dad, a bonus dad, and he deserves all the things. All the things. We have nothing special really planned. I thought about dinner, but that's really not in the budget options. But it is his birthday. And so today I decided, you know what, let's leave it up to what you guys want to talk about. Some hee You're a geek, I love you. I'm sorry, we were buffering there. Me and are gonna have it out. I've been in contact. So I also spent over an hour on the phone with Amazon this morning, right? Because something weird is happening with my wish list, and I don't understand what the problem is. This weird thing is happening where things are showing up as purchased, but aren't showing up here. So I'm like, that's weird, right? So I call Amazon and I'm like, some of this stuff's been off for a week, some of the stuff just a few days. There was like a mini carpet cleaner, which I was super excited to have, right? Because I have kids and they make stains and I really need a carpet cleaner. But this was like a mini one, right? Just to use my hand and little stains, I can get them right out, whatever. And then there was like a Paris Hilton slow cooker, which I was super excited to have too. It's pink, of course, just like the little whatever. Then there was a towel warmer, which again, everyone in my house gets cold in the wintertime, so you can also put blankets in it. So I was like, oh, yes. And then there was the pink stand mixer, which has been, on there for a while and finally came. So I think there was four things, right? And so I called to see what is actually going on. Why is it showing up as purchased, but it's not here? Is it a glitch? Is it a whatever? And because here's the thing, most of you know, if you have a wish list, right? You put something on your wish list, and if you can shop, because sometimes I buy things off my own wish list, birthday parties, whatever. You put it in your cart, it doesn't show up as purchased on someone's wish list. You can put it in your cart, you can save it for later. It does not show up as purchased, right? Usually it doesn't show up as purchased until it's purchased. But because I do not know who bought it, there's no order number. And basically they're saying, well, there's no order number. We don't know it's not, even though on their end it's showing up as purchased quantity 1, it's not showing an order number. So therefore they can't do anything. Basically, oh, well, too bad, right? So I'm like, okay, well, I need answers as to how that happened. Because if you put it, you guys are like, well, if they probably put it in their cart or save this later, I go, that does not make it purchased. Doesn't make it purchased until it was actually purchased, right? And they're like, oh, we're looking and there's no order number, so it wasn't actually bought. And I'm like, then why are you guys on your end showing it that it bought and so is my end? Now, I don't know if this was part of like that AWS crash or if someone bought it while the crash was happening and it's a glitch. I have no freaking idea. But what I do know is if any of you beautiful people did do that and bought those items, I suggest you call Amazon and get your money back or let them know what the hell's going on, because I don't know what the hell. But I did receive this very beautiful gift today, this morning, off my wish list, nonetheless. I know who bought it. I'm not going to say her name. She's a newer viewer to us, but I love it so much. They are little pink coffins, and it comes with a little shelf, right? And you can put you can really do anything with it. You know, it shows that you can put appetizers, cupcakes, whatever in it, but you could also use it for things like makeup. You know, you could you can use it for whatever you may wish, but I love it. It's amazing. And it came with this amazing little note, which I love so much. And it says, room service and Silverados too. Good smiles, enjoy Halloweeny, and remember, love is in the air, from the person who sent it. And so this is why I love these little notes. I save them now because they're all going to go on a cork board above on the wall right here above my head. And so I save them now because I love these little notes that come with it. Although I definitely get frustrated when it says anonymous because I'm one of those people that has to thank someone. Like I have to. Like I literally have to. So when it says love anonymous, I'm like, God damn you. God damn you. Just tell me who you are, God damn it. Just tell me who you are. But I also don't want anybody, my husband decided that would be, he was like, that's a perfect spot for it. And I was like, you know what? You're right. It is a perfect spot for it. You know, I'm totally, in my comfy clothes today, my sweatpants and my sweatshirt, and they're all oversized. So it makes me feel fat, but I'm so comfortable. Like I'm so comfortable. I am so comfy right now. It's not even funny. Right? Is that not adorable? That's the cutest thing you've ever seen. I was so excited. My husband put it together for me. It came with like little rods and stuff to put together, but freaking adorable. Freaking adorable. I loved it. It was great. It was amazing. Also, after we weren't live anymore yesterday, I did get one donation when we weren't live yesterday. It was from Jack, and I just want to say thank you to Jack. It was $22.63, and that was yesterday. And thank you, Jack. We appreciate you. And he said, support. Love that. Thank you, Jack. We love you so very much. Longtime viewer of ours, and it's great. But yes, so for all of you who just popping in, today is the TWUSBAND'S birthday. It is his birthday. So not that, it's in his 30s. It's not like we're having a giant bash or celebration. We are going to have a little party this weekend. Friends, whoever wants to come over and just kind of hang out, really. Our neighbors, we have lots of neighbors. Really the bigger party, I think, this year, because I always have a party for him, is going to be for my birthday, because I really don't get to celebrate my birthday. So I'm going to sort of attempt to save enough money to get a party bus and go out for my birthday like I've been trying to do for the last 3 years. Hopefully this year it works, but I cannot say that it will, because what usually happens is I end up having to spend it on my kids for their birthdays, but we're still going to attempt. We're going to attempt. Oh, you know what that means though, right, Jesse? That means we have to go out. That's non-optional now. Now that you have me as your friend, it's not optional. See, I'm great at throwing birthday parties for other people, surprise parties. Like, I'm the best at that. Like, themes, doing a whole huge theme, staying up all night and, getting crafty, using my glue gun for my daughter's my little's third birthday. I made the entire thing personalized, chip bags, labels, the whole shebang, and it said Riley's third birthday. It was Minnie Mouse. I stayed up all night making the chip bags, the chips going, the labels for the Hershey's bars, the labels for the mini Pringles cans, the labels for the Capri Suns. I kid you not. I went all out. I have pictures of it. I made these Rice Krispie treats that had Minnie Mouse on them, and they were dipped in pink chocolate, and they were like pops, sort of. Like, we went all out. We had like a candy bar, and I even had Minnie Mouse themed food. And so you can make Minnie Mouse's bow, kid you not, if you use one round any kind of fruit. So you could use a blueberry, which is what I used, or you could use a grape if you wanted. But use a blueberry in the so you cut strawberry in half, right? And you flip them, and you put one piece on a skewer, and then you put the blueberry on for the middle of the bow, and then you put the other piece on opposite, like this way, and it makes a bow. Okay, so I went down to the themed food. I kid you literally not. Okay, I won't be at 40 until next year. I'll be 39 this year. Yep, TWUSBAND'S birthday. Yep, TWUSBAND'S birthday is today. I told him he had to put a shirt on and come in and give us a birthday dance. think we're owed a birthday dance. If we're going to say happy birthday to him, he owes us a birthday dance, I believe. Just saying. Just saying. Just he owes us a birthday dance. I said, we're going to need a birthday dance out of you, sir. Okay? We just are. That needs to happen today. All right? It's your birthday, so you can cry if you want to, but you need to dance too. We need to see your dance moves. All right? Very serious dance moves. My husband's a fun guy. He's a fun guy, and he's very laid back. He evens me out because I'm not sort of very. My personality is very big, right? I fill up the room. You know what I mean? I am very dominant. Let's put it that way. I'm dominant. I'm a dominant personality, and he's just kind of goes with the flow. You know, he's my evener outer. He's the yin to my yang, the peanut butter to my freaking jelly. You know what I'm saying? The everything to my bagel. Love him like a fat kid loves cake. All right? I don't say no. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it yet. But I bet it was a doozy because DJ always leaves the best comments. I love it. I love it. I know, right? Imagine that. Imagine me being the dominant personality. Most of you know this already about me. Especially those of you who talk to me almost on a daily basis, like Jesse and Benny. You guys know. You guys know. My husband's a rock star. So let's just throw that out there. He's a rock star. It's his birthday and he's amazing. So I said, you know what? I wasn't going to play in a stream today just because I never get a day off. And usually Saturday, as you guys know, is like my only day off. And I was like, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna. Yeah, but your husband's always been laid back. Literally always. That's how he's just always been. And fun fact, I actually know her husband. Probably doesn't remember me because it's been a million years probably since the last time I saw him and his brothers. But I was friends with Jesse's brother-in-law for many, many moons. The last time I talked to him was a couple months back. But fun fact is her brother-in-law was best friends with my ex from forever ago. So I know. Well, I want to say I know, but I've met Jesse's husband before, and he has always been sort of laid back as Jeff's brother. He's always very chill. You know, I think Jared was the more wild one, we shall say, out of the three. Jay was always very chill, you know. I think her husband and my husband are a lot alike. So my husband is very silly. He's very silly. Shit he says, you guys think I'm bad with the random shit that comes out of my goddamn mouth. Not till you hear my husband and his randomness, his holy randomness. Eeyore, I love this. You know, same, right? Just totally knows me. Yeah, exactly. Well, Jeff was wild too, but Jared had his moments. He had his moments, you know? Had his freaking moments. Let me see what's going on here. Let's see. All right. So, I have to read this to you guys because it was just so kind, right? My, how's this? Actually, let's do it. Sorry. All right. So I got a message, right? It was the cutest message from my daughter's teacher today, this morning. Because remember, I left her a note yesterday morning before I was live with you guys about the book fair and, you know, that my daughter should share the money with another kid. Because it's the same thing we do every year when she's in school. As she did last year and the year before, and you know what I mean? So I got because we have like an email thing Most parents have this, I think, now. It's like a parent app for the school, so you can email back and forth with the teacher instead of the good old-fashioned notes. Although I do like to the good old-fashioned notes. I can't be the only parent that still writes the good old-fashioned notes, because my note was written. I wrote it, and then I wrote an email after it just to make sure she got them both. But I wrote it on paper first, and then I wrote the email too, just to make sure that my kid didn't forget to give her the paper one. Put it in her folder, but still, I'm old school like that. But we have the app, right? We have the parent app now, so like you can email the teacher. So my daughter's teacher this morning, this is what she wrote. She wrote, "My heart just exploded. That is so very generous and thoughtful. Thank you so much for thinking of others who may not have had the chance to experience the book fair if it were not for your family's generosity. Yes, her and the other student will get to go today. Makes me so happy. There are such kind people in the world like you and your family. Thank you for making a difference." And that made my heart explode, of course, because we're low income too. We live paycheck to paycheck, but we save for things like that for that very reason, right? I teach my children to be kind to other people, to share. And even though we don't have a lot, we can still help out, right? We can still make a difference. Even if you don't have a lot to give, you can still give. And so me and my husband obviously put a little bit of money each away to give her for the book fair so that she had an extra $20 for another kid. And the note from the teacher, she started it with, "This made my heart explode." That the note from her made my heart explode. That was such a nice little note from her teacher. And that little note meant the world. That's why I say to you guys, like, these little notes that you guys send when you so kindly buy things off my wish list that I have just been keeping, like these little things make my heart melt. Like, they're just so kind and amazing. And that's why I thought of like putting them on the cork board sort of above right here where I can see them, because they're just, I love them. Like, it's the little things to me, like these little things. Stupid Amazon guy that got the wrath this morning. I'm like, just tell me why it's not working. Tell me why it's showing up as purchased if it's not purchased, and fix it. Fix it, guy. Amazon should probably stop contracting out to third parties so that these people actually know what they're doing. It's getting kind of frustrating at this point. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, those mean the world to me. Hey, Carol. It does. It was a very nice note, and I am okay. You asked me how I'm feeling. I forgot to answer that question. I'm okay. I'm still disappointed. I'm still sad, but I'm okay nonetheless. We can't control what other people do, right? We can't. We can't control how other people act. We can't control what other people say. The only thing we can control is ourselves and how we react, what we say, right? We just can't. We can't control everyone else. It's just not possible. We can only control our own behaviors and responses. And I'm not a mean person, so would never go down that sort of mean road. It's just not who I am. It's not who I ever have been. And so, for me, I think people take advantage of the fact that I am not that kind of person. But let me be clear here. Let me be abundantly clear. I will defend myself if necessary. Period. I'm not a mean person, but let's be clear that it's not okay to go after people just because you think that they're not going to, tell your secrets to the world or be an asshole. That's not okay. It's just not. It's not okay. It is just not. I think I wouldn't change a thing. I would still help anybody who needed my help, just because I can't shut it off. Once again, I'm not a person who can just shut it off. It's not turn offable for me. And I think it's just experiences in life, right? Some people's experiences in life is they never struggled a day in their lives, so they don't seem to understand why other people struggle, right? They were given all the things that other people weren't. Here's your college tuition. Here's a brand new car. Here's a place to live. Here's us paying your rent so you can save money. Not everybody gets those same opportunities. They just don't. That's the reality. And for people who don't get those same realities, that's what happens. So that's the other thing, right? Carol, that's the other thing. So that was brought to my attention this morning that Jess Machado had a show last night. I don't know. I don't watch her. I'm a fan. I think, if she's going to tear someone else apart, and listen, let's be very clear here. I am not a fan of Meredith. Not even a little. Not even this much. Okay. But I don't like when other people play the fucking victim when they themselves have done some deplorable shit. And Jess Machado playing the victim when she's done some deplorable shit is just also gross, in my opinion. It's gross. When Meredith did it, it was gross. When she's doing it, it's gross. They're both gross. Okay? It's not okay. But they have been to communicate, which bitch is crazier. I don't get it. I don't get it, to me. Like, what people don't know is that I had a lady this morning, because I commented, how dare I, right? Comment on Jess Machado's video, but I did, and there was some other lady, Deborah something, and she was like, you should thank the sewer turtle, because you have something to talk about. Like, lady, I could do any case I want. Every single day I could do a new case if that's what I wanted to do. I have no lack of things to talk about, no lack of cases to talk about. But if I just drop what he's doing to multiple victims, then no one's going to talk about it. And these people have no voice. So what then? Because I am going to be moving on to cases. But if they think for 1 second that I'm just going to magically stop talking about it because I'm doing cases, they've lost their ever-loving fucking mind. They've lost their ever-loving fucking mind. Okay? Sorry, not sorry. That's not going to happen. There's no one else saying shit publicly via YouTube. I'm not saying there's no other people saying shit publicly like social media, but via YouTube, other than me. Right? So if I take that voice away and I stop talking about it, what support do those people have publicly? I will always give it to them privately, but what the fuck support do they have publicly if I just stop talking about it? They don't, right? So I try to do my part, Apparently, right? I don't know what he thinks that's going to do. All it's going to do is take the hate watchers that watch me away. Cool, let's do that. Let's do that. Is he live again right now? That's weird. Because I didn't plan this for this time. Actually, I wanted to do it earlier, ask Jesse, but again, today's my husband's birthday, so, Also, so this lady, Deborah, she's like, you should thank him. He has something to talk about. You're such a grifter. And I literally started dying laughing out loud. My son's like, what's so funny? And I'm like, I said, lady, okay? Oh, we went on a 10? Because that's what time, I'm usually around 10 or 11, that's why. Interesting. Interesting. I'm like, lady, if you think that I make a ton of money over here, then you're fucking cuckoo bananas, bro. Also, you're a hypocrite. If I'm a grifter, what is he? You fucking idiot. When these people say this shit, does it ever come to their minds ever? Talking about a channel this big. My channel is this big. Oh yeah, I'm just making money hand over fist apparently over here, I mean, that's fucking absurd. Obviously, we all know that that's not true. But it's just funny to me, right? Like, what the actual fuck is this lady talking about? If I'm a grifter, what the fuck is he? What the fuck is he? It's okay for him to have YouTube as a job, but nobody else. Do these people even think before they speak? Because to me, it doesn't seem like they think. They don't either realize or they don't care that they are so fucking hypocritical that nobody could take them seriously. No one on planet Earth could take you seriously saying stupid ass shit like that. So with that, thank you, Deborah the hypocrite, for bringing it up. I appreciate you, Deborah the hypocrite. If you would like to support the channel, right, to this grifting, fraudulent channel of mine that I have, these are the ways, right? These are the ways. Do you want to say, hey, we appreciate you, or happy birthday, TWUSBAND, or, hey, we're, buy a coffee, whatever. There are a million ways to do so. You can hit the like button and subscribe button. Those are free. You can share the video. That's also free. You can be here and watch. That's free. That helps, right? Or there are other ways to help and donate, which are the monetary options, right? Which are Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Revolut. We have a link in chat. You can use your debit or credit card with. You can enter any amount you want. You can remain anonymous on any one of these things, or we have an Amazon wish list that you can buy from. But for the love of God, don't just put it in your cart. I don't know what's going on with Amazon, but apparently that's what the guy claims. It's showing it as purchased as, which I'm not buying because I put many things in my cart or saved as later from my own wish list, and it does not come off as bought. So I don't know what Amazon's talking about, but nonetheless, I had to have them put all those other things that they claim aren't bought, even though it's showing purchased as one on their end and mine, back on the wish list, right, as options. Which I was so mad about. I'm like, God damn it, I really wanted that rug cleaner. And I was super excited for that stand mixer and the slow cooker. The Paris Hilton slow cooker. It was like $45, but it was pink, God damn it. It matches all of my other, I have a pink toaster, okay? I have pink knives, kid you not, all right? It's my favorite color, nobody will ruin it for me. As you can see, pink is my favorite color, okay? I love it. My speakers for the computer are pink, folks, okay? My fan is pink, all right? My mouse and mouse pad are pink, okay? It's pink. What is on my mouse? Oh my God, there's my child. She was in here last night and she did the cutest thing, right? She's like, Mommy, I'm going in the office. I said, okay, cool. She said, but you can't come in. Can't come in. Why can't I come in? Why can I not come in, right? Why? Why? Just why, right? Why? Why can't I come in? She's like, I can't tell you, right? So I hear her in here singing. Kid you not. She is jamming out. She's singing. You can hear her dancing. She's doing her thing. I have no idea what she's doing because she told me I can't come in. So I'm like, all right, whatever. She comes out after about a half an hour and she's like, all right, you can come in now. And I'm like, okay, wonderful. She's like, but you got to close your eyes. I'm like, okay. So I close my eyes and I'm like, what's the surprise, right? Now, this is what my 7-year-old did, all right? So I close my eyes and I enter the room. She goes, okay, you can open your eyes now. So she rearranged my desk, right? She rearranged my desk and, like, mind you, this is a brand new, like, desk, right? But so she took my Lysol wipes. So cute. She wiped down the whole desk, right? She wiped down the windows. She wiped the windows, right? She rearranged everything all nice and neatly, 7-year-old style on the desk, right? She moved some things around that were over here. Like she moved the spider on this side and the potions sign on this side. She switched them, right? And she's like, Mommy, I cleaned your office and I made sure that your desk was so clean and everything was organized. No, like, and I was like, oh my God, I can't. She is so cute, right? She comes out and she goes, do you like it? I'm like, I love it. She's like, okay, good, because I need a break now. This is my break. I go, no, it's dinner. And she goes, yeah, my break. I go, oh, do I have to pay you for this job? Is that how this works? Am I paying you now for this job that you did? I can't. She was so cute, you guys. I was like, OMG. My husband came in at one point and came out like while she was doing it. And he was like, she is being so cute right now. And I can't even, and I go, well, what's she doing? He's like, I can't tell you. It's like, well, you know, before I found out, she's being so cute right now. I'm like, she just wanted to help, right? It was adorable. It was freaking adorable. It was adorable. I couldn't be prouder. She's so cute. That's a damn good question, Lisa. I would frickin' love to know the answer to that. I don't know why he, you know, was going through, I know, such a proud I am, that 9-hour stream, you know? I don't get it. They don't think before they speak. It's low IQ for sure. I heard that he was big mad about the Halloween show not selling because it's like only, it's a hall. It's like 250 people. Said if anyone goes to JFK's party over his, they're dead to him, not a cult. Yeah, definitely not a cult. They're dead to him if they don't show up at his party versus JFK's because they're not allowed to pick who they like, right? Right? They're not allowed to pick who they like or they support. Never. Why would they be allowed to do that? That's crazy. Crazy. Right? Why would you be allowed to watch numerous people or support whoever you want if it wasn't a cult? This is the part that gets me, is how do you people not understand that somebody saying, a creator saying to you, you either come to my party or if you go to their party, you're dead to me, don't watch me, don't donate. Like, who? That's mob mentality, okay? That is mob mentality. Mob mentality. Oh, yeah, see, no, that's going to be a problem, TT. I can't. Oh, I can't have that. You know, that's the thing, though. If I put it in my card, it doesn't just magically come off the wish list. So I don't understand. But I mean, that's a cult. When he's telling you you have to go to his party, not JFK's, which many more people clearly are going to the other one. Also, that one was planned first, as far as I understand. You know, like, come on, people, wake up, wake up. It's also because he's trying to raise money at that event for his defense fund. His defense fund that he keeps committing crimes to do. Why should everybody else pay for that? You know, I actually saw that already. I saw that. It was like an hour long, but I skimmed it, but I did see it. Once again, I'm not a fan of her attorney, and I think she needs to get a new fucking attorney. I don't think he does a good job. I'm sorry. It's just my opinion. I don't think the guy does a good job with any case that he does. It's just not my pick, that's for sure. Yeah, defense fund. Of course he's trashing people going to JFK because people know what he's doing to them and to other people, and they're realizing it, you know? I don't think it will ever hit him because that's what narcissists are, right? It might not ever hit him. Other people, yeah. Him, not so much. He still thinks he's some grand hero in his mind. I sold out the Wilbur. Oh, no, not the Wilbur. Not the Wilbur, y'all. You know? Not that. He's as sleazy as they come, you know? Yeah, CTT, I can't have all that, you know? To screw with someone, ruining kids' Christmas, like, that's not okay. That's crazy talk. People to do that is not okay. That's my husband sending me now. Something from Facebook he was watching. Hilarious. Does anybody else's husband send you all these videos they watch all the time that they think are funny? Yes, mine does. Babe, don't be sending me things unless you're coming in here to give us a birthday dance. We want the birthday dance. We want the birthday dance. We want it. He'll do it. Probably not now, but he will eventually bust in here. I know he will. Hold on, I gotta open this little thingy up here. Okay. I don't know what was going on. My phone was not allowing me to like send messages this morning. None of my texts were working. They kept just doing this. It would look like it was sent, but then it would not send. And I didn't realize it for at least a good hour. But hey, I don't know, you know? His big thing is everybody should have known he has an annual Halloween party. It's only like the third one, so how would everyone know? Also, it was based on the case, and the case is over. You know? I'm hoping that JFK at some point pops back on because, you know, I guess, I don't know, but it looks like he's not really selling tickets. So it looks like he's kind of big pissed off, you know? Made a comment about, or like all his money would go to his defense fund, but JFK's money will go to JFK. So what? So what? What about the $75,000 that he made at the Wilbur? Why doesn't he spend that on his defense fund? Or did that not go to him in his pocket? See, when he makes comments like that, it's amazing to me. He made a comment about like all of his money would go to his defense fund, but JFK's money will go to JFK. Then why didn't he pay for his own defense fund? He's already raised over 100 grand for his defense fund. Didn't he just make 75 at the Wilbur? I mean, I'm asking for a friend. Did he even give Auntie Deb any of that? Highly doubt that he did. Give him like $1,000. Here you go, bub. Oh, the Wilbur money is gone. Where is it? Where's $75,000 go? Make it make sense. And let's remember that he chose to sue for defamation, which costs a lot of money. Why should everyone else pay for something that he chose to do on his own? I'm confused about that one. Why are other people paying for that? Why are other people paying for his criminal actions that he continues to do, but then everyone else should also pay for the civil action that he chose to take on an ex-girlfriend? Why should anyone pay for that? That is his choice. No one else should be paying 100 grand for that. That should be on him. You choose to do it, you pay for it. That's the way it works. I hope the JFK's money does go to JFK. Fuck, like other people don't deserve to make money. It's kind of gross the way he does that. Like, me and only me deserve to make money. Everyone else, oh well, too bad. It's so hypocritical and disgusting. You know? You'll never hear that from TV Priscilla. Never. You know? I'm sure that JFK, see, that's the thing. I see good in people when there's good in people, and where I might not agree with them on the case itself, I have no doubt that there are people who couldn't afford it. They would happily comp them a ticket or get them in. Happily. Why? I don't know. Everyone does right now. It's changing them to right? I don't know why. I just noticed that in the chat that it's doing. See? Now Wallflowers is doing it too. That's got to be a YouTube thing. It has to be. They did this a couple months back, and YouTube did this. I know you're a big texter, but if I don't answer, it's usually either because I'm asleep, I'm in an appointment, or on the phone, or like today, my phone was not sending freaking text messages, and I had to like restart it, and now it's telling me I have to do like an update, and I don't want to because then I'm gonna have to shut my phone down, let it reset, which takes a while. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that. It already went to his. Do people don't remember before where he said it was a flat fee? Bradle charged him a flat fee. What happened to that flat fee? That it was already paid? What happened to that flat fee? Because I feel like he's just saying there's more cost than there actually is, or he wants everyone else to pay for his civil defamation suit that he had brought and chose to bring, and he wants everyone else to pay for that. I don't think that's other people's responsibility. I don't think any of it's any other people's responsibility. He committed the crimes. He wasn't set up. Let's be real here, okay? You know? YouTube's doing big updates. Oh, damn it. God damn it. But I have no doubt that JFK, James Jackson, and Kevy Webby will absolutely get people who can't afford a ticket in, because they're not scumbags. They're not all about the money. Even though they might need it, same thing I would do. You know, I'd get a bunch of comp tickets, give them to people who couldn't afford to buy them otherwise, or buy extra myself. Like, you know, come on. That's just crazy to me. Yeah, his date was set before it. I know it was. I remember. You know? Yeah, I think other people are having issues too, so it's not just you. But hey, who knows? No, it should not. It should not be rewarded. Not by a freaking long shot. But I did hear that, okay, so I didn't get through the whole thing, right? Because I had a million other things going on. So I did not get through the whole, you know, Jess Machado debacle. But I do want to look at it because, what is this? Well, I swear to God, you guys, my stuff never stops. Literally never stops. Like, I never stop getting messages from here, there, and everywhere. And a lot of it is great. I get a lot of, you know, information, or hey, go look here, hey, go look there, and I appreciate those. I do. Because sometimes I'll miss something. I never want to miss something, for sure. I get so many spam messages, though, which is annoying as all hell. But, okay, let's see. Yeah, YouTube's been doing big updates. Ugh. Oh, yeah, the hype button thing. Yeah. I love it. I love when we get the random good info. Someone else actually showed me the Jess Machado stuff, so we're actually going to take a look at it because that seems to be the thing that you guys at least want to talk about right now. Because, like I said, today would be like a viewer's choice, right? I'm a spy with the eyes. I love it, Carol. It's more like a viewer's choice today for you guys, right? Talk about what the hell you want to talk about. I was trying to do a very, laid back sort of, it's a Thursday. There wasn't anything pertinent really happening today. Again, I didn't come on this morning because it's, my husband's birthday. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. We'll just do sort of a whatever my viewers want to talk about, right? So I feel like we'll go over a little bit of this because it gets a little crazy, I heard. Now, let's be reminded, I did not see this whole thing. All right? I didn't. But I do, to be clear with you guys, and again, I know you guys, not everyone's going to agree with me here, especially some of you guys who were free Karen Reed and who might like her. But you remember that I know things privately that some of you don't. And I think Jess Machado is also a hypocrite. Let's be clear. I have no idea what she did going ballistic. I got to the very first comment that Meredith wrote in chat, and then I had to stop it. So I have no idea what happened after that. So, but I guess that's like the beginning of it. So I don't know what she says. I don't know what happens. But I do know that I don't appreciate someone being a fucking hypocrite. And in my eyes, Jess Machado is a goddamn hypocrite. And she admittedly tells people in this stream, because I watched before that, that there are things that she can't say and won't say because basically it would hurt Aiden. And it's like, why are you lying for him then? If you know something wrong was done, do you not have the morals to say this was wrong? And even if this is my friend, I'm getting heat for it, so I should probably reveal what the fuck happened. Instead, you actively tell people that you're basically not going to talk about certain things because he might get mad. You're just telling everyone that he's exactly who he is, a cult leader who demands loyalty. Even if it's going to hurt you, you have to save him, right? And let's not forget he called Meredith 209 fucking times and threatened her. And once again, I'm not a fan of Meredith at all. Not even a little bit. Not even this much. But right is right and wrong is fucking wrong, dude. Okay? He called her 209 times to threaten to destroy her life. And I told you guys probably 2.5 months ago that I had no doubt, with 100% certainty I could tell you, without even knowing, that he absolutely threatened her into fucking silence. As soon as they broke up, 100%. Or probably right before they broke up, as a matter of fact. Why? Well, gee, I don't know, folks. Maybe because she knows all the crimes he committed and the things that he shouldn't have done. And so instead, he threatened to destroy her if she even says a peep about it. Does that strike you as someone who is normal? Does that strike you as someone who's not a control freak? Does that strike you as someone who's not an abuser? I don't know any ex-boyfriends that have ever threatened to destroy my life. Ever. That's crazy. That's not normal. And mind you, it's not just her, it's every ex-girlfriend he's ever had. So I knew just by patterns, right, that he would do the same thing to Meredith he's done to everyone else. I don't really know why she thought, to be fair, she thought she was special, or this exact same thing wouldn't happen to her that's happened to every girl he's ever even had a friendship with. I don't know. I can't answer that because I'm not her. But I think it was abundantly clear to most people that that's what you get if you deal with this maniac. It's not a good person, okay? He's not. And I'm not saying she's a great person either, because until she takes accountability for the other shit she's done herself, I'm not the one running around with sock accounts disparaging people and then saying, oh, I did it as a response to people attacking me because I was Turtleboy's girlfriend. That's a cop-out. That's an excuse, okay? First of all, I've never attacked her simply because she was Turtleboy's girlfriend. That's utterly false, okay? When you say shit to me or about me, I'm going to respond. That's what I do. I respond. I don't just pull it out of my ass. I don't just talk about it for no reason whatsoever, all right? I respond. So I don't want to hear, oh, well, I just responded. No, you didn't. So responding was making multiple sock accounts and incessantly talking about people. That's not responding. That's being a fucking bully, dude. It's gross. And why not do it under your own account? If I have something to fucking say, I'm going to say it under my own account. I have one account. I'm going to say it so people know I'm saying it. I don't need to hide behind 7, 8, 9, 10 accounts. Yeah, she admitted to being that account. I think it's that and a bunch of other stuff. There's other stuff. Let's be clear. There's other shit that him and her did separately and together that they could both screw each other on. But I don't necessarily think that the authorities are going to care about, the teeny tiny whatever things Meredith did versus the blackmail, extortion, criminal threats, and harassment that Aiden did. Come on. Like, come on, man. That's just crazy. We wouldn't have. Well, that's the thing, right? But even the text with Flipperhead, it's very clear that he threatened her, right? He threatened her into silence. Well, here's the thing. You can't worry about your reputation were you worried about it when you made all those fake accounts and you said all those really horrible things about people that you don't even know? Were you worried about it then? Because here's the thing. Again, I have my own account. It's called Twisted Tragedies. It's at Twisted Tragedy 3 on X. I say what I need to say on my account. I don't need 17 fake accounts to do it. I want people to know what I have to say is coming from me. There's a reason I don't tweet 72 times a day. And it's because when I say something, I want people to know that I mean it. I want people to know that I'm being serious and that it's real. It's not fake. I'm not just saying it. It's important, and I'm not saying it for funsies, right? And that's the other thing. The one good deed, I don't think erases the, here's the thing. Anybody can get second chances, but it's about taking that accountability and responsibility, right? If you take the accountability and you take the responsibility. If Aiden could have easily just come out and apologized to people for what he did, instead he called Meredith 209 times and threatened to, destroy her life, which he's threatened every, not just ex-girlfriends, not just acquaintances, but pretty much everyone who he thinks might tell on him. Well, don't commit crimes and people won't have to tell on you. Don't do shady shit and people won't have to tell on you. It's really that simple. It's not that hard, No, he records everyone no matter what. You don't have to be yelling at him. He records pretty much anyone. If you're on the phone with him, you can expect that you're being recorded, even though it's illegal in this state. And further looking into it, you actually have to give consent. So being on the phone and saying, I'm recording you, and that person not hanging up isn't actually consent. I went, and there are some conflicting case laws with this, but there is one that says just not hanging up is not consent. You have to actually consent to being recorded, or it is illegal wiretapping. Want to know why? Because he's so full of himself, he doesn't think anything will ever happen. That's where he goes wrong every single time, thinking he's untouchable and that nothing will ever happen. Because he thinks if it doesn't happen right away, that's just not going to. That's a dumb assumption to make. A really dumb assumption to make. Let's see. All right, this is the part that I got to, okay? Hey, girl. There's 174 of you, so before we do this, know that there's a ticker at the bottom of the screen. See, everyone's name is changed. See, now I won't know who is who. God damn it. I hate when YouTube does that, because then I won't know who is who. That's annoying. Screw you, YouTube. Okay. So there's a purple ticker. You see the thing that scrolls across the screen at the bottom the entire time we're live, right? That's called a ticker. I made it purple so it was easier to see. It was blue before. It's purple now. And so that ticker gives you all the ways that you can support the channel. And without all of you, I can't keep the channel running. I'm a small channel, so I definitely need that support. So if you are so inclined and you can, supporting the channel is definitely something I would ask that if you can do, that you do. And we have 100 different ways of doing it. We have Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Revolut, Chime. We have a link in the chat, and it's in the description of the video that you can click on. You can use your credit or debit card with it. You can enter any amount you want. You can write an entire, on the link, you can write like a paragraph if you want. It's like a box. I think it's a certain amount of characters, but it's a lot nonetheless. And you can remain anonymous on any of those. All of the information is also in the description of the videos. But today is if you're just popping in, I see a couple people popping in. Today is the TWUSBAND'S birthday. It's his birthday today. It's my husband's birthday. And if you didn't know, a long time ago, he was dubbed the TWUSBAND, Twisted's husband. Just like the rest of the men that watch here. You're all technically TWUSBANDs, right? You're husbands of someone and you watch the show, right? You watch the show. So I think people need to go back into their YouTube account and make their handle match their chat name like I did. Okay, so Wallflower is saying she went into her YouTube and changed it back. I guess YouTube is changing it. I don't know. And so now hers matches. Oh, hey, Heisenberg. Yeah, see, I won't know who's who. It's goddamn YouTube, man. Hi, Heisenberg. So Wallflower said when you leave chat, look down, you should see a button with your icon on it. Press that and go into your profile and make your handle match your YouTube name. Try to change mine to match, but to no avail. They never changed my name. I don't know how to get rid of my real name. Well, that's the thing. So yours did go from Carol, right? Monist. Sorry, I don't want to say it wrong. To now it says at Carol Monist with numbers. And I can see Sarah's changed. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Yep, Mr. Elise, I love it. He's a TWUSBAND, so that's what we call him. You know, TW, right? TWUSBAND, the TWUSBAND. That's what we call him here. Somebody a very long time ago came up with that, and they were like, "Well, technically, he's Twisted's husband, right? So he is the TWUSBAND." And we had shirts in the store that said TWUSBAND on them for any of the guys that watch the show. But I'm making a new store, so I'm gonna have to, add those. There's nothing really to figure out, Barb. Here's the thing, right? She's not a nice person, and she's very hypocritical, right? She did a whole stream about how she's conservative and she can't deal with people who are liberal. I mean, know your goddamn audience, dude. So basically what you just did is ostracize half of the people who watch you. Now listen, we don't do politics here for a reason. All right? Because people argue, people fight, it gets hairy, right? But I would never disparage one or the other. I don't give a shit what political affiliation you are. I don't care it's the same way as I don't care what religion you are. I'm not going to magically not like you because you're conservative or you're liberal or you're in the middle, or I just don't get that thinking at all. It seems very small-minded to me. But nonetheless, she did that. So you're ostracizing, and even in this stream, she kind of does some of it. So it's like you're ostracizing an entire half of the people probably that watch you, which is insane to me why you would do that. But you're basing your like of them on their political belief. I mean, that's crazy to me. I don't know. I don't base whether I like somebody or not based on their political belief. I base it on how they treat me. Right? That's how that is literally what I base it on. It just seems very small-minded. All right. Again, warning, I have no idea what's about to be said. I heard it gets hairy. I just don't know. This is the point I stopped, as you can see, why it's paused, because this is the point I stopped at. So I guess I'll pause it periodically. Yes, how they treat me and others, exactly. I'll pause it periodically to sort of chime in when I hear something that's hypocritical or something I feel like I need to comment on. But I'm going to try to let it go as much as I can because I feel like I don't know how long the segment is that she's talking about this, but I feel like it could probably go on a while. I'm not sure how long. Maybe one of you guys can tell me how long it is. I don't know. Because the whole stream itself is a certain amount of time, but I don't know how long she stays on this subject. But let's see what the fuck she says and see what's true, what isn't, and what she's not being honest about. My cat's name is Trump. Hilarious. All right. I'm going to unmute first because her voice drives me fucking insane.
It was really slumming it for a while there for what was going on. Jess knows exactly who sent her the flipper hook. It's the same person who was going to say, no, I don't have no idea who the fuck that is. I have no idea. Let me finish this. this is crazy that this is out here. This is crazy that Meredith is saying this stuff to Nikki, and now this is out here. Like, this is crazy.
What's crazy?
I don't think there was.
You don't want to be honest with everyone?
To be honest with you.
Come on, dude.
I'm just gonna let it play for a second and look.
Let's be honest here.
I thought there was one more thing where she said something like he was going to stop talking to her or something. Yeah, it's right here. He actually decided to stop talking to her, and she did a whole show once again, making her friendship with him content just fucked up. And just, okay, so then it's about her and how badly he's treated her and blah, blah, fucking blah. Okay.
That's a blah, blah, blah to you?
Tina and Courtney made the Mayor account to warn everyone about how crazy Meredith was. The Mayor account is just not okay. I'm just going to tell you.
Oh, it's not, Jess? Cool. So, but you love all of the stuff Aiden does, right? Mind you, right before this,
talk about the watch.
She's super hypocritical.
You got a watch.
Super hypocritical.
She took the watch, and she had the watch, and through the watch she had access to all of his shit. By the way, I'm pretty positive that's one of the screenshots I sent to Tina and Courtney, because then Courtney called me and said, you've got to help him lock his shit down. And I was like, I'm not getting him. I don't know him that well. And she's like, tell him to call me.
I can't turn her phone. It's all the way up.
I don't know. And Courtney wanted to like reconnect with Aiden, because at this point,
bingo, Barb.
I mean, back it up.
Exactly, Lou.
Aiden and Meredith were broken up. The watch situation happened. Meredith took the watch. She claimed she didn't have the watch. She didn't have access to the watch. This whole thing is going on. I screenshot this and send this to his paralegal, because I think it's important. Erin is struggling. I thought it was important for a legal perspective that like his attorney knew his crazy ex-girlfriend had access to his shit. That's, to me,
that's an excuse.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's an excuse.
Courtney was like basically telling me,
sorry,
I would
DJ.
help him with his passwords. I no. And then I was like, I'm not doing that. And she was like, tell him, Courtney, like talking about herself in third person, Courtney can help him. Like, tell him. So I think I sent Aiden a text and was just like, maybe you want to reconnect with Courtney and Tina. Like, they really care about you. And I don't even think he responded to that. Like, or if he did, he was just like, no, or whatever. And Courtney kept asking me, like, how is his stuff? Like, is it safe? Like, is everything?
Courtney's crazy.
Like, I don't know. Like,
she's a lunatic.
I feel like,
let's be clear,
Meredith is fucking with him. That's how I felt. I felt like Meredith was fucking with him.
Courtney is, because she's a lunatic.
He would never say anything, and he wasn't saying anything. But this is why I believe Meredith is the person that had access to his phone at the time when things were kind of going around lately.
Or he sent it. It's not that hard, bro.
And some other things too. I'm not going to, not from him, but some other things that I've looked at myself and figured out on myself. And so that's my take.
Please, Jess.
That she had access and was looking. And I think like she had done things.
The whole Looney Tune farm.
He liked somebody's picture and she like unliked it for him, like through his fucking shit. And I never held back on that with him. I always said to him, I was like, she's nuts. She is nuts. She is just like a classier version of Lindsay at this point. A better mom.
No.
She had done all this other stuff with the ex guy. And I
like, I'm pausing it right there.
So to
me, I'm going to pause it. Because what the actual fuck did she just say? Now, listen, I'm fully aware of the ridiculousness that was said about me the other day, but let's be very clear here. Saying something like a better mom than Lindsay, she doesn't fucking know Lindsay from a hole in the wall. She wrote an entire story about a woman she doesn't know, by the way, Jess Machado, about Lindsay. Didn't bother to reach out to Lindsay and ask if anything was true, or that's what journalists do. No, she's not a journalist. She does the same shit. She runs rumor mills. Okay, and she took and mixed and matched pieces of court documents that would push that narrative, but not Lindsay's responses to those. Right, which is not how you do fair journalism at all. You tell both sides. That's journalism. She didn't do that, right? She didn't do that. So to sit there and act like you wouldn't even know Lindsay in any way, shape, or form is fucking weird. All right. I don't know how Meredith is as a mother. No idea, nor would I ever comment on that because her kid is not my business. Nobody's kids are anybody's business, right? I don't think kids should ever be dragged into anything. It's fucking gross. All right. But don't make a fucking comment like that. A comment like that, and you don't even know the person that you're talking about, dude. Okay? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right? That's nuts. And yes, I agree with Lou. I agree with Carol. I think she's fucking obsessed with him, and I think she would rather be on his side than be trashed by him again. So the fear keeps her sort of doing what he wants her to do, which is what people usually do until they do get trashed eventually for not falling in line, right? She's not special. It'll happen eventually. Like I said forever ago about the rest of these people, it's not an if, it's a when. Every person that has anything to do with it eventually will get trashed. I don't know why she's like, and again, you can hear just saying, like Courtney keeps asking and blah, blah, blah. It's because Courtney's fucking insane. It's obsessed with him in the way that she's been obsessed with other people throughout her life. She's not a normal human being, okay? There are some very sketchy, shady, lunatic people surrounding all of this. And to be talking about it like it's normal or Courtney is normal is fucking mind-blowing to me. All right? None of this is normal or okay. None of it. All right? But Jess is a fucking hypocrite. Let's be clear. A hypocrite. All right? You're falling in line like he wants you to. Be honest about it, bro. Be fucking honest. Don't sit there and try to play like you're on your high horse, like you're not doing exactly that. Come the fuck on with it, dude. You know? I mean, if you're going to trash someone, be honest about what you do too. You know? Shit. And again, not a fan of Meredith, but right is right and wrong is wrong here.
Messages here. And so just take it from my perspective for a second, just so we're on the same page.
People irk me.
I know you don't have any proof and you can't believe me, but let's just say I am 100% positive it wasn't me sharing the audio, contacting Karen, all these things like that. Let's just say that.
Okay.
Say we have identified that. Say I threw up some proof here just now, right?
But you didn't.
And I'm confident it wasn't me. When I see this person, Meredith, telling other people it was me, knowing everything else
Barbara.
I know, my problem here is that she's like the patron saint of like Turtleboy world. Like everybody's like, she's so great and she's so awesome. And she said, listen, I had a problem. I never felt that way. I didn't feel that way. Something standoffish. There's something not right. My girl bestie mom radar is, I think, tight, and I just never picked up the right vibes there. And like,
it's not.
So the problem I'm having is, again, if she wants to exist in this space where I'm hearing she's doing A, B, and C, and she's doing all this shit, as much as I like am a friend to Aiden, which I still am, I'm not going to get involved other than to listen and then maybe give some advice. The minute she starts changing the narrative and trying to deflect off herself and pin it on me, it's fucking on. Okay? So don't fuck with me.
See this whole thing that she does?
It was me. I didn't do shit.
Like, stop
You're
it.
wrong.
Please, for the love of God. For the love of God.
A public apology would be perfectly acceptable at this point.
The audacity of somebody like that asking for a public apology. You going to publicly apologize to Lindsay? Just ask it. Yes.
I have no reason to lie. And if I'm withholding or keeping back, I think there's obviously a couple reasons why I'm doing that.
Oh, well, why don't you tell us why?
Drama. I'm not going to go and start some more shit. But I'm going to tell you something. Stop it.
She's holding back. She doesn't want Aiden to destroy her life. Why not just say that, Jess? Just be honest. Be honest, Jess. Be honest. Don't fucking sit there and lie, bro. Be honest. Be honest.
No, she had access to it. She had access to her stuff. What does it matter? First of all, I'm not really even sure it does matter. What doesn't
matter. He still did it.
Okay, let's talk about a hypothetical recording
She
that
called
was
Jess a liar.
recorded
She
on
said that Jess
Mars
heard it
between
first.
two people because somebody wanted to share with his friends how he was feeling miffed and whatever. And
That's
whatever.
not
And
why he
let's
did
talk
it.
about a hypothetical thing.
Stop
Let's
it.
say that hypothetical is accessible through access through a phone or through Facebook or through email, and you have access to it. And
the
you
excuses
are
are
mad
amazing.
at him because he is now trying to sleep with other people.
I don't think that's
not
it.
Easy to watch.
I don't think
Erin's
that's
right.
it.
Thank you, Erin.
I don't
It's
think
not
that's
hard
right.
to see him move on. I'm sure. I'm sorry. It's not easy. It's not easy for you to see him.
Okay, let's be clear here. All right, let's fix this nonsense that just spewed real quick. All right, and again, I haven't heard this yet, so I was trying to hear it before the stream, but I just didn't have time. Right? She should go into fucking acting. When you get a goddamn Emmy, like, come on, worst Emmy ever. Here's the thing. Don't sit there and say, there are reasons that I can't say certain things. Just be fucking honest, dude. I don't want more drama. Well, it seems like you do. Isn't that what you're doing right now? Be honest. You don't want drama with Aiden, right? So you have to ass kiss him. That's what we're doing, right? We're ass kissing him, right? Let's be honest. Let's just be honest, Jess. You're ass kissing him. You're too afraid that he's going to destroy your life. If you speak all the truth that you know. Well, I can't say certain things because, no, you can't say certain things because you'll lose the followers that watch him, that then come to watch you, right? That's the honest truth. And I just feel like it's probably not, Meredith's revenging because he's moving on. I mean, listen, once again, person here who's not a fan of Meredith, not even this much, but let's be fucking honest and clear about things. That's not fucking it, dude. All right? It's not because he's wanting to sleep with other people now and moving on. Let's be clear. The man has never been, right, because he's such a winner, faithful to anyone, ever. Okay? Not ever. Not ever, not once. So let's be honest. He wasn't faithful when he was with Meredith either. He was fucking lying. He was shady. He was probably threatening her then too. He was recording shit. He was keeping shit. He was stacking a file in case they ever break up, as he's done with every fucking girl he's ever been with. And imagine what his ex-wife went through, right? I'm sure it's a portion of that, as every woman has who has ever been with him. So let's not act. She knows exactly what I know. She knows exactly what I know. Exactly what I know, and probably more, right? That's the part that fucking pisses me off. Don't downplay this as, it's just Aiden moving on and people are out to get him. And he just recorded it because he was miffed. First of all, what the fuck is miffed? All right? I know what it means, but who the fuck uses that term, miffed? What is this, 1962? Welcome back to 2025, Jess, okay? Pissed off? You mean pissed off? No, he was egotistical, okay? He was spiteful, angry. He didn't record it so he could show it to his friends. He could have just told them, right? He didn't go, I'm going to record this so I can show my friends how pissed off I am at the way she's treating me. First of all, that's that ego right there, right? That's that narcissism. All right? That's not why. He recorded her as the same reason why he records every single person, to later use it to his benefit. Yes, he always lets people listen to it, and he always sends it to people, and he brags, and he also complains. But then later on, he uses that same recording to try to blackmail or control someone. It is the same reason every time. He didn't magically record it so that, I could just show my friends how upset I am, the way she said things to me. On the parts of those recordings that you guys have heard, and again, not a fan of Karen Reid, not even a little, okay? But she makes valid points about how he's fucked her over from almost being arrested multiple times because A, he can't keep his fucking mouth shut, B, he can't not share things with people he's not supposed to, and C, he needs to toot his own horn because that's what narcissists do. They have that inflated ego and sense of self, and he just does. She does. She wants a little pat on the head from the sewer turtle. And it's kind of gross. It's really gross watching it, because let's not throw it all onto Meredith. All right, let's be honest here, right? If he didn't illegally record her, like Carol's saying here, none of this shit would have happened. So why blame her, right? He knew what he was doing. Don't downplay it, Jess. Don't say, oh, because he was mad. You know damn well that is not fucking true. You know damn well. That might be the excuse he gave you, but deep down inside, you know that that is not fucking true. Come on, man. Really. Now, again, I have no idea what else they're going to get into at this point. I only saw that comment pop up for a second and it got taken down, but it said something along the lines of, it was Meredith and said something along the lines of like, you heard it first way before I heard it, like the recording. Okay? Jess is one of the 4 people who heard it. So the other people who heard it lied about it. Why? Why lie about it? Why lie about hearing it? Why? To protect Aiden? What are you protecting him from? The turtle riders can't even ask themselves that. What is he being protected from? You think it's just wiretapping? I'm here to tell you it's not. It's not just wiretapping. It goes far beyond wiretapping. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to listen to a word I fucking say. I let my record speak for itself on my predictions. That's for damn fucking sure. You can choose to listen to or believe whoever the fuck you want. I'm not usually wrong. That's probably because I have more knowledge than they do. Let's continue with this fucking batshit crazy. You know what? I need to shut one of these lights off here because I am starting to get a headache. So I apologize if it's dark a little, but I need to shut the dark. I have bright lights to sort of beam on me in a way so that, but they're giving me a headache right now. So I need to shut them off, and I'm going to open up one of my, let's see, is this one going to be too much? Maybe. How about this one? We'll go to tuck it in the, let's try that instead. All right, let's see. All right, let's keep it moving here. God.
Move on. However, I do think moving on from relationships is a little bit easier as we get a little bit older. We are not 17, we are not 20, we are like in our 40s. Is she even 40? I don't really even know. But like, oh, sorry. Fine, fine. I'll take what Erin says. Scorned women do scorned things. Fine. That's my take. By the way, and Erin's saying it's not an excuse. She's just saying breakups are hard. Yes, I agree. I've been there. I know how that feels. I understand sometimes like I'm oversharing and that puts him in a weird position or whatever. I'll be honest with you. I talked to him the other day for a minute or two, and I was like, yeah, I'm sad I'm not talking to him anymore. I just thought it was best for me because I'll be honest with you. I get mad that she hasn't moved on. Give me a fucking break. What? Okay. Yeah. You could write a book.
She just put a crown on.
Cash money on your fingertips.
Oh,
write a book.
What is happening?
Listen, if Meredith has her own shit, I'm going to be honest with you. Here's what I would recommend. He has done right by Meredith this whole time. He has done right by her the whole time. There was a point in time where nobody even knew whether they had broken up. I think they handled it on the surface very maturely. Or
no, we definitely knew. Sorry.
He did right by her, and she should reciprocate that. and stop fucking with him and stay out of his fucking shit and stay out of his accounts, you creepy fucking hacker. Like, listen, I don't know about you, but the minute I knew she had access to his shit and audio started floating around, I like triple authenticated every one of my accounts because I was afraid she could get into my shit. Like, that's how scared I am. Like,
you're a fucking weirdo. How would she get into your stuff, you weirdo?
And I said I had to back away from him for other reasons and things like this. I started to feel like, what are we dealing with here? We're also dealing with somebody who in court documents and affidavits, I was able to read, as I'm sure you have as well, that she was able to like hack into her ex's email and send an email to.
You didn't care about that though when he was
doing it,
when she was with Aiden.
Well,
only now.
To me.
Come
listen
on.
to me. First of all, I'm just going to let you know. Yes. I'm just going to say something when it comes to relationships, just in case anybody hasn't figured out. I've left every guy that I've ever been with. Nobody has ever left me. And it's because I can feel it coming. And so then I like bounce. But I'm just going to tell you something. There's nothing that fucks with my head more than the idea of a guy not wanting me that I'm in a relationship with. It is a complete turn off. And I am like turned off and disgusted by that person. And so in my mind, it clicks and I'm like, we are done. Time to move on. I would never gravel? What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm talking about.
Grovel, honey, grovel. It's grovel.
I would never.
That's what those are supposed to be, bunny ears. That's weird.
Myself, it would be too shameful.
It's weird, okay?
I would just be like, I also would never be able to get past the fact that they might be thinking of somebody else. And so like, I don't know, grovel. Thank you. All my
I do not know the word.
My people, thank you. So knowing the stuff of the history, then seeing all of this stuff going on right now, and Aiden steadfastly being like, I can't do anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm not saying anything. I want it to be copacetic. I like her. I love her as a friend. Like, that's what he was telling me. I was going, okay, great for you. But also I'm like, this is crazy. And then
Just
knowing all of those things in
stop
my
it.
head,
Stop.
and this
Stop. 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 I can't stop. 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 That is not why he doesn't want to say anything. Okay? I can't. Okay, people? That is not why he should. He's not, oh, I don't want to say anything because I like her as a friend and I love her as a friend. That's not fucking why. Let's be honest, Jess. Let's be honest. If I know this, you fucking know this. So let's be honest here, okay? That is not fucking why. All right? He's not saying anything because he knows that Meredith can reveal his fucking secrets of shitty things he did to many, many people. All the illegal shit he did, all of the revenge, spiteful shit he did, all the setups he did, all the fucking blackmail, all the threats, because she can reveal it all. That is why he's not fucking saying anything. It's not because he loves her as a friend. It is not because he wants to be friends with her. Okay? And aren't you groveling right now, Jess? Isn't that what this essentially is? Is groveling to the leader? Oh, dear leader of said cult, please love me. I will always have your back publicly. See me, I'm relevant and I have your back. Don't you worry. I will always be your friend. Like, what the fuck are you actually doing, bro? Okay? All right, what are you actually doing? I can't, okay? I can't. Like, let's be fucking honest here. This is groveling. It's exactly what you're doing there, darling. Okay. I have one donation here to read. It's $20. It's from Anonymous, and it says, thanks for defending the victims of King Ratchet. Team JFK here. Well, thank you, Anonymous from Team JFK. I appreciate your $20 donation, and I will be here for the victims of the King Ratchet. If you would like to donate, just like this anonymous person has here, There's a multitude of ways that you can do so, and we definitely could use the support. You could also do super chat, super stickers. You can get yourself a membership to the channel, which somebody else very pointed out something very feasible here to me the other day in an email. I'm not going to say who it was, but it was one of my viewers, and they said, Elisa, you got a lot of tea that people don't know about, or maybe they do, but they don't pay attention, right? And after your streams are over, some of them you should put on members only, like behind that sort of paywall. And where I don't have enough members to really do a members only stream yet, that definitely makes sense in some ways. In some ways, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that because there are people who can't afford to be a member and then see it, right? And I want everybody to be able to see it. But at the same time, because I don't ignore all the comments in chat, just so people will super chat, like I do sort of fuck myself because I won't do some of the things that normal YouTubers, especially smaller channels, do. So I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm hoping that I can just grow the channel enough to have enough support that I don't have to do that. But I have more shorts coming. I've just been working on them and doing different things. And I've had a lot going on this week anyway, so I haven't been able to do all the things that I wanted to do. But I just wanted to, I think a couple people have said it to me in recent weeks here. And I get it, but at the same time, I'm like, there's so many people who can't afford to have a membership. So it's like, it's like, my heart tugging at me. And it's like, oh, but what about those people, Elise? When it's like, this is your business, like this is your paycheck and you get increased revenue. And, this is also how you put food on the table. So like figured it's my, it puts me in a rock and a hard place. I don't like it. I don't like it. Fuck you, YouTube. All right. For being an asshole. Yeah, that's kind of the point. I mean, I don't get it, Yeah, well, the shorts right now are for everyone. They have always been up until this point for everyone. I know you can. Well, she's so involved because she wants to be up his ass. That's why she wants to be up the turtle's ass. No, I don't think anybody wants to see that. Thank you. Exactly. It's just distracting from the ultimate crime, which was the wiretapping to begin with. It's not who released it. You might be right, Cassie. My headache is probably the fucking stupidity. I kid you not. I mean, to be fair, I did say like a day and a half ago I was feeling like a cold coming on, and I'm like, oh, please no, before the weekend. I can't be sick before the weekend. I have literally no immune system, so I get sick very easy, and it lasts a long time, and it's fucking brutal because I don't have an immune system. So that's true too. I can leave it for members only for a certain amount of time and then let it out. I forgot you can change it after a while. All right, back to this nonsense, because maybe that is what's giving me a fucking headache is our goddamn voice. But I took 2 Advil, so we'll see how it goes in a minute here. All right. I like to do, listen, members only streams are something I would love to be able to do, but you have to have obviously enough members to justify doing that, right? Otherwise, what would be you know what I mean? So, I mean, I'm actually in the middle of trying to make the special emojis. That's a whole process and it takes a while. So I'm in the middle of doing that too. I have so many little things that I'm doing here and there. It's just like everything takes forever. I just feel like if it was easy or quick, I mean, again, there's only one of me. So I can only do so much. At a certain time, I have to shut the computer down and be like, time to go to bed, time to go to bed. I also, got to do dinner. I have dishes. I have laundry. I have other things, homework, all that fun stuff. All right, back to this nonsensical crap. of blaming everybody except Aiden himself.
Starts coming around, and I start getting this from all over the place. And believe me, there are some people sending it to me who just wanted me to come and torch shit and down. And I said, come on. I was like, I'm not your fodder. Like, this isn't fun for me. There's nothing fun about this. And I actually had to create a whole other show so we could do the shit stuff, because we can't do it on Saturdays because that's where like journalist just is. So I had to make a second show so I could like slum it and talk about this stuff. And
why does she keep using that term?
I'm not making a fucking
you
$1 million
are slumming
off
it,
of
Jess.
these streams. I'm
come on.
I'm basically just coming here to say that Meredith is lying in those messages. Those messages were private. They were then sent around to people privately, but now they are public. And so this is for my followers. If you are following me and you come across these messages, I would ask that you pause and remember this stream and all of the things that I've said, and think twice before you believe those statements in those text messages. Those are not accurate statements. I did not share any messages between Aiden and Karen to anybody. I did not share any audio. I did not contact Karen Reed or anybody in her family or anybody, no third, fourth, fifth party. I never took an audio. I never shared it.
Exactly,
I do not
Scorpio.
have the audio. I do have a clip of the audio of Karen talking. I could make $1 million and share it right now, and I'm never going to do it because I'm not getting involved in this shit anymore.
Why not, Jess? Tell the people why.
Context, it doesn't work.
Tell the people why, though, you won't share the whole thing, or why the whole thing won't be shared at all, ever. Tell them.
So
I could tell you. Makes Karen and Aiden look bad.
Yeah,
and questions a lot. Makes a lot of things be questionable.
Lauren. Yeah, it's out there. I got a lot of messages, and then I saw it posted. Somebody sent me the link to the post, and I was like, oh, great. So all right, let's answer some questions, and then we're gonna talk about Sue.
Bonnie Ranchit.
So listen, I have no issue with Meredith. I have had no issue with Meredith. All of the things I know about Meredith, about like him breaking up with her and him missing her. I said that one time about how he missed her, and that was who he talked to all the time, but he knew it was best to move, whatever. Like, I don't have any problem. I would never have even said anything about her except this. Now this fuck you, Meredith. Fuck you. Listen, I'm not a do you know me? Like, I'm not going to allow that. I'm not. And I'm hoping that this is enough. Like, I'm hoping what we're doing here is enough.
That what? Is
but
what?
If it's not, I'll do plan B.
What's plan B, Jess?
Things on reserve.
Oh, please.
Oh, right. Any questions or anything?
Oh my God, please.
He has never said a word about her on his shows. No. But this fucking bitch telling Nikki, Nikki here. M came to me upset about Aiden and Nick, so I tried to console her. She screen recorded our convo and sent it around after she got mad at Flip. I didn't ask for this craziness. So that's the other thing that's wild to me. It's the messages. I'm not sharing them. It's from Meredith. So it is Meredith that screen recorded it and then sent it out to people. It's not even Nikki.
Where's the important shit here?
It and sending it to other people. It's Meredith screening and then sending it to other people. So she can't even go and be like, oh, I sent that message and I thought it was private. You sent the message and then you screen recorded it and then you sent it out to people. That at least as far as that's what I can see. And I'll take your word for it right there. Meredith is the drama.
That's 100%. What journalists do.
Cleverly disguised as the patron saint of Turtleboy Nation. Someone own up to the shenanigans. Take accountability for things you said about Jess. Listen, at this point, it doesn't matter. See, this is my thing. We did this. We talked about it. I'm telling you, I hope the way that I've explained it has added a little depth to this and people are going to get it. And that's it. And again, my thing
I'm waiting too.
You can't let lies
Christy,
like that
me too.
exist. Listen, if Aiden was going to stop talking to me, great. I don't really care that he'll change his mind again.
Barb,
and it must have been hurtful for him to me
Lord,
say,
love you.
I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to back away a little bit. If we were friends, that maybe pissed him off too. That's fine too. I also don't know what he tells Meredith because he's probably fucking scared of Meredith because she's crazy.
No, It's not why he's scared. He's scared because she knows
Whatever
things.
he says to Meredith, I don't really know.
Come on, guys.
Whatever
Let's
he
be
can do
honest.
to keep the crazy at bay.
That's not it. Let's be
Do what
honest.
you must, sir. No one blames you. I would love to see you and Nurse Kim get along and collab. Listen, I hear you. I see that all the time. I know you guys love the lovies and the besties unite or whatever. There's some people in Nurse Kim's corner, like Jen Altman, that I'm thinking should go fuck themselves. And so I don't want anything to do with those people. Jen Altman is like not crazy, but she's just like not a person I want to ever be around.
Nobody wants to be around you either, Jess. Don't worry.
I'm not saying.
You douche nozzle.
Evil.
I mean,
No, I
the fact she has anything to say about anybody else is quite fucking amazing to me.
Don't say it, Erin.
Let me move. I'm just gonna go on record here and just say, like, you guys don't know me well, but I avoid conflict at all costs, right? I'm always like, try to be calm, collected. I got into an argument with somebody at work yesterday, very unlike me. And it kind of like just switched something off in my head. But I'm just sitting here thinking like the one thing that I have to say about it, Jessica's like, I can't say that. So like, I don't know where that puts me in all this, but this is just a weird place to be in. But that's funny.
And why are you in it?
And I'm trying over here, guys. I'm trying in the background. But she says
we're not
allowed to say what I want to say.
Do not say it.
That'll burn everything down. So,
Burn it down,
maybe in the
sweetie.
future. Okay, bye.
Okay, so you came here to say
Stop
that you
telling her
can't
to
say.
She's not saying it.
Can't say what you want to say.
You can say what you want, but I'm asking you not to say that. That's full scorched earth. We're not doing that. Oh, that'll be clipped and no. It's nothing bad.
Bullshit. Tell them what it is, Jess.
No.
Or shall I?
Yeah. They'll figure they're gonna play it slow. They're gonna reverse. I was suckered thinking she was good. I'm gonna tell you right now. I had my own opinions. I didn't share them. But when somebody's gonna fucking go and blame me for shit I didn't do, I will take.
Oh, she'll be a casualty. They all will be.
But
no, you don't.
Jess is the bad guy for reading MO's own words. I don't know what that means.
You don't know what that means? You read the text? You don't know what that means?
Mean girl adult energy is crazy. I hate that I get classified as mean girl. I'm so not.
Oh, you don't?
Meredith.
No.
The besties know you, Jess, and this coming from someone who I missed it. It scrolled away.
You don't know how to.
TB at least change his password. I had a straight up conversation with that man, and I was like, "Your besties know you, Jess." And coming from someone who bounced and came back, if you are one thing, it is truthful. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for giving me a shot.
I just want you guys to know, Jess had a stream a long time ago and had to stop doing it. Why? Gee, I don't know why. Gee, could you figure it out, guys? I don't know. You know? I mean, here's the thing. She's talking about anybody else who she doesn't want to be in a room with. Nobody wants to be in a fucking room with her. Okay? Don't act like you're the high and mighty, the all that's good, you've never lied, and you don't fucking tell people. Let's be fucking honest here. Okay? No journalist does a story on someone they don't know and says they're not biased when you're besties with Aiden Kearney and then you trash all of their girlfriends. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's be fucking honest here. I'm not saying Meredith is, of course, innocent, but what I'm saying is Jess is just as fucking bad as anyone else. It's the groveling, it's the pandering, it's the, oh, we're not going to burn it all down. Well, here's the thing. You're mad that things are out of context, but why not give them the full context of it, Jess? Why not tell them what's in the audio? I have. Already said it. The audio does not make Karen or Aiden look good, and it definitely brings up some questions about both of them and the things that the public was told, which I already knew weren't true, but if the public were to ever hear that audio, well, there'd be a very large problem. A very large problem, and people would have quite a few fucking questions, right? So if all of you creators know this, why are you still lying to your audiences? That's what I want to know. If you're a journalist, don't you think that's reporting the facts of what the fuck is going on? He's your friend, blah, blah, blah. So let me get this straight. Anybody who's your friend, right, you'll hide stuff for? Interesting. Interesting. You can't be a journalist and hide things on a story. Well, I disagree. I don't see any bunny. Show me where the fucking bunny resides. I mean, this is a hotel, didn't you know? This is totally a hotel. All right, this is Hotel Elise. Welcome to it. Welcome to it. I just, when you're sitting there running your fucking mouth about everybody else on planet Earth except for yourself and you take no accountability, that's where the problem. The accountability starts with everyone, right? If you can't take accountability for doing things that are biased or doing things that are in favor of Aiden, let's not sit here and say that he's just trying to keep the crazy at bay, okay? I'm obviously, again, not in defense of Meredith. She's got her own fucking issues. But let's be very clear here, all right? That's not why Aiden's not saying anything. Aiden's not saying anything because Meredith could burn it all down for him. And you know what he does? And this is what he said to every girl he's been with. He gaslights the fuck out of these women. And he goes, are you trying to put me in jail? You want me in jail. You're just trying to send me to jail, right? It's the gaslighting that really gets me, right? Every woman, it's the gaslighting. It's the, you're just trying to put me in jail. You're just trying to get me locked up. No, you're trying to get you locked up. You expect these women to then remain silent about the things that you did, not just to them, but to other people, because if they speak, then it results in you being locked up. Whose fucking fault is that? It's not theirs, it's yours. Don't commit crimes and threaten people and harass people and set people up and make shit up if you don't want to be caught doing it. That's the part that really fucking pisses me off. You know? Come on, man. It's weird. It's fucking weird. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Let's not sit here and say it's everyone else's fault but him. Come on. The way he gaslights these women into, you just want me locked up, you're going to get me locked up. It's not their fucking problem. It's yours, sir. Yours. They're not going to get you locked up. You're going to get you locked up. And so they should stay quiet and they should shut their mouths, right? So that he doesn't get locked up. No, that's not the way this shit works. And he gaslights them into oblivion. 209 calls, remember? I'm sure there's been more on different days. I mean, that's weird. You would never catch me doing that ever, okay? And me and my husband rarely fight. We rarely have arguments, okay? When we do, they last about 10 seconds and they end with a laugh. But never, ever, ever have his back, right, wrong, or indifferent. He is my other half, right? He is my other half. I will always have his back. He knows this. I would never get here publicly and be like, oh, my husband did this or my husband did that. But to be fair, my husband's a good boy, so he doesn't really do much wrong. So I have no complaints in that department at all. He's a good boy. Right, babe? You're a good boy? See? I'm trying to do well. It's way too personal. It's like nobody cares about the arguments that you have or the fights that you have. That's a little crazy. See? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I think that's part of the problem, that inflated sense of self of I'm so amazing and everyone should bow down to me. She has that sort of aura of everyone should. This buffering is going to drive me nuts. This weird aura of like entitlement. And it's fucking strange. To be that entitled. I'll just take a public apology. Where's your public apology to Lindsay? I'd like to know where that is. I mean, you don't write a story about someone you've never met and don't know and only put pieces of things in there unless you're biasly trying to harm someone. That's not journalism. Not by a fucking long shot. No wonder why you can't keep a job in journalism. Maybe those tactics are the reason why you cannot. Just saying. No, I wish, but no. But it raises a lot of questions about that very subject and about the things that Aiden did and why. Right? It raises a lot of questions the public would be asking. You know? I can't either, but at the same time, Emily, I also think about the people who got sucked into this, and not necessarily our friends, but like we're watching, like here, you know, from a camera, and don't sort of understand the sort of ins and outs of these people and the way they stop. When the camera stops, right? When this camera stops, people don't get to see what really happens after that, right? And there's a lot of really fucked up, shady shit happening when these cameras stop with these people. They're not sitting here working on, you know, shorts or their merchandise and just, you know, trying to peacefully do shit. They're over here making 209 calls and fucking threatening people and getting threatened and remaining quiet so they don't lose all the subscribers and money. And it's a whole fucking rigmarole. And it's like, who would want to live like that? Just cut yourself away from him. Say what you need to say your truth. Yes, you might lose people, but in the long run, you have your fucking integrity. You have your integrity, right? Any person that sits here and makes a comment that I'm a grifter, I laugh. I laugh. I literally bust out laughing. So as you can see, the money's not here, right? It's not in telling the truth. It's not in integrity. It's not in this department. People want the raw craziness. They want to pay for that. Right? They don't want to pay for integrity. They don't want to pay for the truth. They want to pay to see the ridiculous people hurt one another. That's gross to me. It's just gross. All right? It's gross. And I sit here and I listen to these people fucking lie day in and day out, knowing what I know. And it pisses me off because they don't care about who they're fucking hurting as long as they can keep bringing in that money from all the turtle writers. It's gross, dude. Listen, money will never pull my integrity. And when they say I'm a grifter, I'm like, do you know how much I make per stream? Obviously, some better than others, but I mean, where are we at? An hour and 43 minutes. I've had one singular donation. If this was all about money, I wouldn't be here anymore. This is my job, so yeah, it's important that I make money. It's important that any creator makes money, but at the same time, where is your line drawn in the sand? Because mine draws it just blatantly fucking lying about all of this shit. Like, if you don't have your word and you don't have your integrity, what do you have as a creator, as a podcaster, as a live streamer? What do you have? If you don't have your word and you don't have your integrity and you're not telling the truth, what the fuck do you have? To me, you don't have anything at that point, right? In the future, people are always going to bring up the times that you lied or the times that you fucking covered for something really heinous and awful because you were so worried about dollars and cents instead of something that was wrong through and through. That will never fucking be me. I promise you that, because that's not who I am. I can't sit quiet when something like that happens. I get itchy, almost like out of my skin itchy. Like I can't sit there. It's almost like that old commercial. It's like, see something, say something. And where I don't think it applies to like, that really applies to like, if you see something in public, tell the cops, whatever. For me, it's more like I can't watch people be bullied and lied about and say nothing. Especially if the victims come to me and show me, and like I cannot do it. I don't have it in me to just sit there and lie simply because I might lose a few dollars and cents by telling the truth. Oh, well, so be it. So fucking be it if I do. That's life. That is life. Some days are better than others. It goes with live streaming, folks. It just does, you know? It just irks the fuck out of me. Let's finish this because I cannot deal with so much of her fucking mouth.
Ooh.
Ooh, what?
Yeah. So I hope I never have to get into the world of burner sock accounts, fake profiles. I thought about it.
But he does.
A couple times.
But he does. Come on.
But I just think there's some crazy characters in this whole situation, and I don't know why we don't admit that. Like, so this is like the Karen Reed situation and the Turtleboy situation has brought people from all over and all walks of life, and you are never vetted. Like, there are people you've met in person, like Jimmy. I've met Jimmy is as good in person as he is on here. I would think that how I am here is exactly how I am in person. And when we meet people and we have like
try again,
like a conversation or like whatever, fine, right? But there's some people that never, ever, ever, like, you never vet them and you know nothing about them. You don't know about their lives or whatever. Like, and we're just letting crazy in, and they're just here. You know what I mean? Like, they're here. Crazy's here.
Yeah, you.
And we accept it and we suck it up and we're like, oh, this is great. And there's great. TB attracts crazy bitches.
No, he is a crazy bitch. He is a crazy
Jason
bitch.
Broyles white knights the shit out of Meredith. I have never said anything about Jason Broyles.
Why not?
He's the not Haley Walbrecht account.
Why not, Jess?
I don't know if I want to go that hard tonight. Maybe we'll do that another day. Next Wednesday? I'm not going to say anything.
I mean, please. That's to get people to come back next Wednesday. Why not just say what the fuck you're going to say?
Me. This is how it works. I say nothing. If somebody comes at me, somebody says something, we bring out Act 3.
Oh, God, dude. Can we just be honest? That's all I'm asking.
2.1. We'll just add to it. Hold on, I have it.
I can't. Having a remote taser with that buzzer for some people would be awesome.
Take 1, roll 1. So let's make this scene.
Wait, don't we have a buzzer noise? Wait, what do we have? Hold on. Oh, we have these. We're going to start playing booze.
Scene 2.1. Why is he a creep? I'm not getting into that. Anyway, is that good? That's great. I think this worked. Desired effects. Leave me alone. Don't lie about me. We are good. Jess and Aiden both always have such good shows. There's like a leveled up quality to them, and a raw saw of honesty, just a genuineness. I guess. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's a really great compliment. Thank you.
Boo.
Considering I don't know what I'm doing here. I have no idea how to do this. Aaron said you don't need to know how to do anything as long as you just tell the truth. I unfollowed him when he talked about Jess. Who talked about me? Do I have to add somebody else to the whiteboard? Who? Aiden is definitely afraid of Meredith. I'm afraid of her, and I don't even know her. I'm afraid of her. No, I'm not. Jen Altman seems like a pain in the ass. Fuck Jen Altman. I'm done with her shit too. The problem about Jen Altman is Jen Altman has somehow like risen to power in this movement, and it's like for evil. It's never for good.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What are you, Jess? You're the goodness of good?
Come on, yes. Dude. Like meaning man. Like, do you mean like the good, like my good bad person, like the good person on the side? Ada needs to have people sign a NDA 100%.
You can't just have people sign NDAs. That's not the way it works, dude.
I'm still vetting whether or not the lawyer you know took a class from Dan Markle or just sat in on his. I don't know. I haven't watched. Who is Jen Altman? No idea. No Keo. Yeah. She lives off her boyfriend and acts like she owns property. Who? I fucking hate Jen Altman. She's a woman version of Regina George.
I'm not hearing anything valid. I have noises now. I'm gonna play them.
What I love about Jen Altman and like who else? Somebody else did it too.
Just booing Jess because she's not saying anything fucking relevant.
They block me. They go, or I block them. They go. They get my stuff and then they share it. Like listen. If I ever go,
she shares people who are blocked all the time. Shut the fuck up.
LTL. Jen Altman, Mike, if I go to any of their pages and screenshot something, share it, and then give you like my 2 cents on it, fucking kill me. Just fucking kill me. I hate myself. I would never. Yeah, I don't agree with all Jess says or does, don't I? But I have never detected dishonesty from Jess. I don't have a reason to lie. Mike blocked me. Yeah.
You don't?
I blocked Mike. I'm not really.
To not piss Aiden off, that's not a reason. So he doesn't go scorched earth on you? Got it. Get this train.
He'll have it too. They all do.
Getting on the lion train, following the lies.
He made, yeah. Oh, that's the new thing. Also, I will never, ever, 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 ever shut my profile down and make you follow me in order to see. Never. That's so ridiculous.
People are so scared. They're so afraid you might do it.
I don't know. I unfollowed all these idiots. I blocked
Jethro.
them and stuff like that.
Jethro.
Also, I don't want to touch it. Is Lacey's in the chat? Hold on a second. We'll talk about this. How about the neutral Valerie? She's desperate for attention and we'll take yours, Jess. I don't know who Valerie
Fuck that bitch
is.
too. Fuck that bitch too.
Hold on, I want to get
Yeah, that's different. You'd have to sign an NDA for that. You just can't have every person.
There she is. Okay.
Can't have everyone signing an NDA. Like, hey, we're having a conversation. Sign this NDA.
She is the person
yourself.
who I went. Erin just said, "Is she a good witch or a bad witch?" Well, I'm not a witch at all.
Are you a dumb bitch?
She is the person who I went
You're
on
a
the
dumb bitch.
podcast, and it was terrible. And I talked about it, and I was like, I would never go on again. And she messaged me.
Oh, you wouldn't.
She told me that it was really hard to hear that, and that it was very difficult to hear like me say that that's how it went, but that she like used it as like a way to. Aaron just said, "Oh, she pulled a Machado."
Why would anybody?
I don't want to look off camera because
give her.
I'll say it in meows and
criticism ever.
Meow 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 meow. She said like she used it as like motivation to like fine tune her craft and get better, and we like messaged back and forth.
I can't.
A little bit, and I know I'm a message in there I've got to respond to, but and that's what my brain feels like right now. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really feel like compelled to message her and say that. I guess I don't consider myself a mentor in any way. If I did consider myself a mentor, then what I would have done is message her and say, like, hey, these are all of the things that I really didn't think went well, and like you really need to do.
I don't know.
I was also pretty new in my game.
No clue.
I didn't have a YouTube channel, so who am I to go and give people like criticisms or whatever? I shared it because again, I'm very protective of my own brand and my own.
No, you're not. You spew nonsense.
I didn't want somebody to see that and have it reflect like me and who I am and what I do. And so, meow meow. And so I'm really proud of her.
Somebody punched me in the face.
Taking criticism and not letting it take it personally and rebounding from it and just like moving past it and also sticking with it. Like that's the other thing I've done too. Like I don't quit. I don't give up. Like, and it pays off because it doesn't matter what happens. I'm fucking. That's grit.
Is there anything else relevant here? Like
confidence that like a lot of these other whores on here don't have.
Make it fucking stop. The other whores.
Okay, somebody can say something about you, but like you're like, yeah, I'm still gonna do this, or I still want to do this, and she still wanted to do it. She still believed in herself. She didn't care what a loser like I said about her.
Correct.
And that was it. And so, we still managed to work side by side. Journalists have also found themselves with a larger following on social media and other platforms like Substack. It is a position that gives them a bigger platform to shape people's perception of Massachusetts. Jessica Machado, the chair of the Somerset Republican Town Committee, or is this nobody cares. Me or, but well, I'm telling everybody right now, I have met.
She wants a pat.
The person
she wants a cookie and a medal.
Or Mass Live Daily. Erin has actually met the person behind it, and I 100%.
Nobody cares.
That would have changed the election. And
nobody cares.
We need a bag. We need a face. That
Nobody cares.
What's the term when they basically say they're dropping the charges? Somebody drop it in the chat. What is it? How is it?
No
Say the
pros.
words.
Oh, you're a journalist, but you don't know it's no pros. Got it.
Except all the trolls. You 100%
Got it.
knew it was all a sham. You knew what it was all about.
I don't fucking know. She needs meow mix. Somebody send her meow mix.
I can see them already. I know what it is. Not birdseed. Oh, it's all Rhode Island things. Block Island, Bristol, Newport, Watch Hill, Narragansett, Wickford, Providence.
I don't understand the fucking relevance here. What is happening?
Jess, enjoy the CDs. Thanks for all. You know that song, Man That I Need?
Okay, no.
Yeah, like you can turn the what do they call it? Like ambient lights on.
What is happening?
Have you ever seen the original Terminator? Oh my God.
What is happening?
Myself, it's pretty new, and it's like a big.
What is happening?
Like, move in it because like the console is here and like it comes everything smooth and there's like stuff everywhere. There's a lot of buttons. There's a lot of settings. The fuck.
Wish list is good. I can't wait to hear the acoustic version of it.
Honey.
Okay,
great.
all right. I can't. That's done. And it's mind numbing. I fucking can't do any more of this. I can't. I'm done. There's nothing left that you need. I can't fucking do it. I can't do it. I don't know. I have no idea. Next to her, across from her, I don't fucking know. Oh my God, bro. For the love of God. I mean, something. I don't know what's going on with those sleeves either. I did. I made it stop. Made it fucking stop. I just can't. I literally fucking cannot. She always does little jabs, but you know, it's because she's so amazing and fun, right? Right? Who wears white after Labor Day? Didn't she just say that about someone else? I know someone did. Someone like, who wears white after Labor Day? And I believe it was her. Who the fuck wears white after Labor Day? Yeah, I have no idea if she sits across, next to, I don't know. See, here's the thing, right? I understand everybody's setup is different. My camera is here, right? Straight in front of me. Problem is I have a screen also right here in front of me where you guys are. And then I have another screen over here. And if I really wanted to, I could open my laptop, which is also over here. So there's a reason why I sort of cornered them and turned the screens so that the screens are like this a little bit. So they're facing me, but turned a little bit in. So I don't have to look as much over, like turn my whole body. I can just glance. Although I do think I need to like move it maybe a little this way, the other one a little this way, but that moves where my camera is. See, the problem is there. But you definitely have to have two screens to do this. It's not a one screen thing. If you have one screen, you have to keep flipping back and forth between tabs to see stuff, and it's just not fucking ideal. It's really hard to play things without two screens. It's a whole rigmarole, all right? So I am very happy to have two screens that I would not have if it was not for free. And I broke one of them, and I had to buy another one. Well, I didn't buy it. Someone did, thank God. Claire did, thank God. But I accidentally broke one because I had that little table, hence why we have the desk. I have a desk. Nothing will ever fall or break again, thank God. But still, okay? I'm a little close to my camera as well, but I'm fucking blind. I'm blind as a bat, and I have contacts, but I can't really see shit even with them. I just made an eye appointment to sort of up my prescription, but they don't have openings right away, so I have to wait like 2 months before I can up the prescription. And in the meantime, I'm still fucking blind as a bat. So I need to be close so I can see everything. Yes, I am blind and I can't see a fucking thing. But I'm close to my computer, I feel like. Well, I'm having a conversation with all of you. I mean, here's the thing. If you're running a stream at this point, right? The comment went by her at one point. She's like, oh, up there, it went by. I can't see it. How do you not know how to stop your comments, scroll up, scroll down, get them on the screen, take them off the screen? That's you. I think she has Erin do all that, but it's your show. Yours. You should know how to Get it on the screen, keep it on the screen. Scroll up, scroll down. Stop your comments if you want to see something specific. I still have them scrolling over here, and I don't have to stop the ones here on YouTube. I have them also right here on StreamYard that I can scroll up and down, stop them, all that. Like, come the fuck on, dude. You're running your own show and you don't fucking know how to, I can't. I fucking can't. I don't, listen, I don't give a shit about her fucking appearance. What I care about is the vagueness on purpose and the blaming of everyone else. Like, come on. Come the fuck on. Why are we blaming everyone else but Aiden? Like, he is the one who did the shit. And it is what it is, but it pisses me off to no end. Like, let's not sit here and act like he's just not saying anything to or about Meredith because he just likes her as a friend. That's why. No, fucking no. He's not saying anything because she could burn it all down. That's why. Let's be honest here, Jess, okay? Let's be fucking honest. Let's not lie. Let's not be vague. Let's just say it how the fuck it is, all right? Sometimes I really want to order someone like a big, fat cup of shut the fuck up and a big, huge side order of go fuck yourself, all right? Because this whole nonsense, Melanie Little did not say that she doesn't use filters. Stop it. Yes, she does. Anybody with StreamYard uses filters. Even I use a fucking filter, okay? Let's be honest here, okay? Even I use a goddamn filter. And there's a filter to sort of smooth out your skin appearance, all right? I have rosacea, as you guys can clearly see, even with the smoothing, you can see it. I have a lot of rosacea, and I have psoriasis. So my face tends to be dry and red, all right? So I use a filter that is an option on here to sort of smooth out my skin. It's an option you can use. Isn't that amazing? Like, let's be fair here. If you're going to use a filter, at least be fucking honest about it. And she absolutely uses a filter. StreamYard allows you to use a filter. Like, let's not lie about using filters. Yes, I use a fucking filter. Absolutely, I do. Because I have a lot of redness, as you can see, in my cheeks all the way up. And my skin is very dry from the psoriasis. So it smooths out your skin, right? The filter sort of smooths out your skin. That's it. It's that simple. Like, come on. It's not makeup. It's a filter. It's not makeup. It's a filter. I wear makeup too, but it's not makeup that makes her face like that. It's a filter. She uses a filter. Just like anybody else who uses StreamYard. Yeah, there's no reason to hide it. Yes, I use a fucking filter. Sure do. I have a lot of rosacea. My face is red a lot of the time and very dry from the psoriasis. I don't like the way it looks. Gotta do a double take because she absolutely uses. I don't know why lie about that. Why lie about it? Most people use it. Most people use it. Like, let's be real here. That's a filter. Let's be honest, all right? It's crazy to me that we'd be lying about using filters. Like, come on. Come the fuck on. Why? Why do we need to lie? Why? There's no reason. None at all. I just don't understand it. All right? No. I mean, at least I look like me. I still don't have wrinkles. Okay? So there's that. I still don't have wrinkles. I don't have, I might have a little bit of a turkey neck here. But again, I'm about to be 40. So, I'm going to be 39 next month. No, it doesn't make her any smarter. She told people the other day that you can't add people to lawsuits, civil lawsuits. Yes, you can. Yes, you absolutely. First of all, for somebody who's supposed to be a civil attorney, you would think that would be like the bare minimum bones thing that you would know. You absolutely can. You 100% can add people to civil lawsuits. Yes, you can. Why she would tell an entire audience of thousands of people that you can't? I don't fucking know. But how long has it been since she practiced law? Because it doesn't seem like she really ever did. Because if she did, she might want to go back to school before she starts, telling everybody that she's a lawyer and that's why she's so smart and that's why everybody should listen to her. I mean, come the fuck on with it. It's a little ridiculous. You're giving people information that is not true and you're a lawyer, it's probably not a good look. That's why you're expecting people to listen to you, right? Because you're a lawyer. I can tell you that not all people who, use that shit like, oh, I'm a lawyer as an excuse. I'm sorry, but they're not all smart. There are bad lawyers, just like there are bad doctors, like there are bad nurses, like there are bad teachers. It's a reality. All right. They're not all smart. Right? That'd be great. Let's do a couple of that. Yeah, I don't know why, I think she has done some damage to her own reputation by doing some shit that she's done, and that I completely disagree with. And once again, you know what really boggles me is some of these larger channels, I don't know why they do it. I don't know why. I have no idea why they do it. You have big enough channels that you don't need to. Yes, you want to grow. Everyone wants to grow their audience, but you don't need to have the popular opinion if it isn't true, right? Just to gain viewers. And if you think that you do, that's kind of a problem, right? Like, right. Me either, girl. Listen, I don't care what anybody looks like. I don't judge based on what someone looks like. I could care less about what they look like. But I don't know why we would be lying about using filters. Yeah, damn right I use a fucking filter. Yep, sure do. Sure fucking do. Like, why lie about it? Doesn't really make logical sense to me that we need to lie about something so small. If you're going to lie about something that small, what the fuck else you can lie about? Let's be clear, all right? I use a filter. Oh, no. Always been honest about that. Yeah, I smooth out my skin appearance, but this is what my face still looks like. Other than it being a little redder than what you can see. It's already very red. Other than that, I look the same in person. Ooh, you found a knockoff. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. See, I don't understand. I would never buy a $600 Dyson hair thing. I would find the knockoff that works just as good. You know what I'm saying? I did, but that case, I just can't. I mean, that one wasn't a hard one to figure out, Right? You totally can recognize me. People recognize me in public all the time. I go to Walmart and people tap me on the shoulder and they're like, hey, I was just watching you. And I'm like, I love this. I fucking love this. And they're like, you go, girl. And I'm like, no, you go, girl. Like, you were just watching me. I love that. I love that. 3:15. Thank you. Today I don't have to worry about time. My husband's home. My husband's home to get the little off the bus. So let me tell him, babe, it's 3:15. Get this little mini motorcycle thing that he's very excited about. And it said it wasn't going to be here until like 8 o'clock at night or something. So he's not happy about that. He wants to put the thing together. He wants it running. It's like a little mini one for the kids in the neighborhood, so all the kids can ride it. And he's excited. There's my 3:15 alarm. Yeah, there was a lot of twists and turns in that case too. So if you didn't follow it from the beginning, it would be hard to sort of. It was easy to figure out once you were in it, like once you got the information, the basics. But to get the information of the basics took a while. I have very long hair, as you guys can see, even in a ponytail. It's so imagine you guys know what it looks like down, but I need to cut it. I need to snip off at least this much and cut off the dead ends. I really need my hair done desperately. And as you guys can see, I need to do my roots because they're crazy right now. They are crazy. Girl, me neither. Me freaking neither. We were going to do like dinner or something for my husband, but that's not in the budget right now. Our rent was just 5, 6, 7 days ago. 15. So yeah, we have big broke right now. I know, girl. I know. Right? I have these things that I bought my kid, and you roll your hair when it's wet, right? And they're not hot rollers. They're heatless ones, and they're very bendy. They're not like the old school, you just roll. But, you know, they work really good. They work really good. You do it when your hair is wet and you roll them all up, boop, put a bonnet on, or sleep with them, and then your hair will dry. And then in the morning, you just boop, pull them out, and does pretty good. Does pretty good. My 7-year-old loves them. She loves when she curls the bottom of her hair. It's something you still have to do too, curl the bottom. But I used to do curls from top to bottom. If you guys ever see me with curls, which you probably will at some point, I do them from like here down the whole head, and it looks pretty good. It's pretty good. I look different with curly hair. See, Carol still uses hot rollers. I'm going to be 39 next month. Actually, my birthday's on Black Friday. Last year it was on Thanksgiving, so it wasn't really celebrated. It wasn't my birthday because it's Thanksgiving, so I'm more worried about it being Thanksgiving. So this year it's on Black Friday. Boo! Where's my little boo noise? Boo! Boo! Black Friday, boo! No, I just can't catch a break. Yeah. Nothing ever is on time. Thankfully, my hubby's home today. He's got the day off for his birthday. That's why I said, you know what? Today we're just going to do a very lax, talk about what you guys want to talk about day. You know, I wasn't even going to actually do a stream, but I was like, you know what? I should. You know, I should. I don't usually take off any other day besides Saturday. And it's also Allie's birthday. So if some of you know who Allie is, but it's Allie Mardosian's birthday. I want to say happy birthday to Allie too. She's a birthday twin with my husband. And yesterday was Donna's birthday. I didn't announce it publicly because I didn't want the sewer turtle to know it was her birthday and then fucking ruin it by harassing her or being a rude, ignorant fuck. But we should all say happy belated birthday to Donna because her birthday was yesterday. I did say happy birthday to her yesterday. I just didn't want him to ruin it. And I know how spiteful he is. And I know that he fucking would have tried. That's the kind of, I mean, how sad is that I can't even announce somebody's birthday that I know it is because I want to give them birthday love, and I can't even do that because that's spiteful prick. That's just sad. So let's all give love and tell Donna she should have a very happy belated birthday because yesterday was her special day. Happy birthday, Donna. I love you. I think, you know, it's shitty that I even had to withhold that, but I thought better of it because of that. The fact that I even had to do that pisses me off to no end. You know, everybody should be celebrated on their birthday. We as adults, we get one special day a year, the day we were born, right? Every other day is about our children and our spouses and work and pretty much everything else on planet Earth. We have one day a year to celebrate ourselves. One singular day. And everybody should feel celebrated on that day. Always. You know? So happy birthday, Donna. Scorpio season starts today. Ooh. To me, it's just like, is this what we're doing? Like, we have to hide birthdays now? This is fucking crazy. This is just fucking crazy. Aww. Listen, you know me. I don't need the pat, girl. We want the birthday dance. Come on! Trying to get the husband to give us a birthday dance. We're going to get our little off the bus. You know me. I don't need the pat on the back. Just knowing that you're safe and okay is enough for me, my friends. My little, she's the last day of Scorpio. My others are Sagittarius. So my husband and my little are Scorpio, and the rest, me and my other two, are Sagittarius. It's a clusterfuck. It's a giant clusterfuck. Welcome. Yeah, is that not pathetic that I have to do that? fucking insane. That's insane. Right? Insane. But I had to think about it, right? Again, I was like, I thought better of it. And I told her, like, I was gonna, but then I thought better of it because I'm like, he's that spiteful. He's that angry and spiteful over his own actions that he would ruin someone else's fucking birthday. That's shitty. That's beyond fucking shitty, if you ask me. It's a shitty fucking thing to do. Pisses me off. And by the way, Donna, I forgot to tell you. I will text you after this, I'll tell you. If you're wondering why your comments are disappearing, I'll tell you why after. But happy belated, my friend. Happy belated. We love you. It's just sad, right? That no one bothers to think about, you know, the damage that this shit does to people's personal lives. The fact that people have to change their driving habits and whether they leave the house or not, does that not strike anyone as fucking insane and crazy? And there's no real need for it. It hurts my heart that I even have to think about it like that, because the people that have been affected by it, and believe me, I've had to take my own steps to keep my family safe. And it's not normal, guys. It's not fucking normal. It is not normal. It's not normal. It's not normal. Nobody should have to be in fear. But even Jess Machado won't tell everybody the whole story because, well, it would reveal some of the things that Aiden did and why he did them. And, well, people would not be happy, right? Some turtle riders would be disgusted. So instead of telling the full story or telling everybody, why not tell everybody what's on the audio, Jess? He would have, because he's that bad, right? And I thought about it. And I was like, shit, I can't, because I know that if I did and he tried to ruin it, sorry, we're buffering. I would have felt terrible. I would have fucking felt terrible. I would have felt terrible. It would have been my fault because I said it, right? And no one deserves their fucking birthday being ruined by a lunatic. No one. Why not just tell everybody what the fuck's going on? I still don't understand why lie about a filter. Everyone uses a goddamn filter. I use a filter. Shocker. I mean, why give the runaround? Just give the whole fucking rundown, right? I mean, this whole, like, I'm going to give you vague threats of, oh, if you don't say my name anymore, I won't burn it all down. But if you dare say anything that maybe is true, but maybe isn't, or say anything about me, I'm going to burn the whole bitch down. Like, why not just burn it down now? Why not? Here's an idea. Why not just tell the truth when it's happening? That way you don't have to worry about burning anything down. How about that? How about that? There's a thought, right? There's a fucking thought. Gee. I can't. It's ridiculous. Utterly fucking ridiculous. All right, here's the thing, folks. I'm 2 hours, 20 minutes in here. I'll wrap this Ladberry up. I think we talked about what you guys wanted to talk about today. I'm going to go spend some more time with my TWUSBAND and figure out what the hell I'm going to make him for dinner. So I haven't figured that out yet. Usually I do a shepherd's pie because he loves shepherd's pie, but we'll see if he's in the mood for that. If that's what he wants, I will happily make it. It's delicious. Yes, make sure you like and share. If you would like to support the channel, there are one of many different ways to do so. You can get yourself a membership. You can gift memberships to other people. No, no one should live that way. You're 100% right. And that's the thing. You won't even go out, right? For your own birthday. That's not okay. Believe me, I've lived it. I know what it's like. He ruined my birthday 2 years ago. And then last year it was on Thanksgiving. Like, I'm hoping this year I can actually do what I want to do, but we'll see. But I mean, this is the shit that isn't okay. And I really hope that other people wake up to what it causes in someone else's life. It's not normal behavior, you know, it's just fucking not. And it's sad. It's just sad, you know, it is sad. But if you're catching me on the replay or the restream, as many of you do, make sure you hit the hype button. That's a new thing now. Once the stream isn't live anymore, you can hype the video. I guess that's a thing that helps when you're a small creator. It's new to YouTube. It takes about 5 minutes or so after it's not live anymore for the hype to work, but it does work after a few. So you can hit that hype button. I think you get 3 a week for free. I think. I don't know why anybody would pay for hype. I don't think it does anything for the creator. So don't be paying for shit that isn't gonna help you or them, because that wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, but I don't know what it does. Like, it lets you have 3 for free, but then you have to pay for them after. I don't understand. I don't get it. They don't explain these things to us. They send us these little things that say, now there is hype. It doesn't really explain much else. It's ridiculous. But anybody who wants to write a letter to the prosecutor over in Jersey, please let me know. I've sent the address to a couple people. I have it. If you need it, the information, please reach out to me privately, so that I can send it to you. Oh, did he? Interesting. I really don't care about anything he really has to say, honestly. He's not a good attorney either. He's a shit attorney who cares more about media than he does really his clients. And that shit that his clients previous to all of this have said. So that's not a shocker to me, you know? Gotta love Peacock. Got to. But again, if you're catching me on the restream, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. If you would like to support, and I'm not live anymore, know that I will read it tomorrow on our stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. But I absolutely will read it tomorrow if you decide that you're going to catch me on the restream and you send a donation to the channel or a happy birthday TWUSBAND or whatever it is. We'll read them tomorrow. And I hope everybody has an amazing day. And until tomorrow, I will see y'all later. Bye.